Hi, this is Dina with Pretty Productive. Welcome back to my channel. Today what I'm going to be doing is a December week 2 check-in. I'm going to announce the winners of the giveaway. I had 2 winners, so the first winner will pick whether they want the bold blooms or the layers, and then they also receive a $25 credit to my shop. And the second winner will take the planner that the other one did not take and also gets a $25 credit to my shop. So, very exciting time. I apologize that this video was not up yesterday. I had my granddaughter for the weekend, and then today my husband had a medical procedure, so I'm just now getting to sit down. So let's get started. It will be a Christmas miracle if this all works out today, because I have pulled money from here, given it to my daughter. She Venmo'd me back. I then Venmo'd my other daughter, and then I need to pull money from her envelope. So it's just going to be a little messy, but we're going to do the best we can, and then we're going to just move on. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is groceries. Not a lot of trips to the grocery store, but we had, again, a Costco run that was $180, and then he forgot something, so that was another $5, so $185 for groceries. So $185, and I think I'll do all the cash pull at the end because I am going to really need change. I was supposed to go to the bank to grab 1s and 5s, and that did not happen. So we're gonna do the best we can. For eating out, this is another messy thing. So for eating out, I had 16 at McDonald's, Mistecca for 15, Sonic for 8, Burger King for 23, and Valley Luna for 30. Now the Valley Luna was not on my card. I took it out of my wallet, which was money that I was paid back. So I am going to take the 30 out of eating out, and then I will pay myself back for that 30 because that really belongs in my Christmas money. So for eating out, and I'm in like my 15th filming spot in my house, so I don't know what's happening in my life right now. And 30, so a total of 92. I didn't spend anything other than what I had taken the week before when that was a mess. So entertainment, I did do 1. Entertainment is this color. I picked up hot bagel for my daughter and son-in-law for their anniversary, and then I Venmo'd them money for them to go out to dinner. And that comes out of their gifting envelope. So 23 for entertainment. Personal care I did not use, but this week I need to get my nails done and a pedicure. My mom, I used $4. Get her donuts. Medicine, I think I used this whole 36. Yes, I used the whole 36. And this is one that I really need to figure out because it's always been just prescriptions out of medicine, and then any vitamins or supplements I always take out of groceries. But now that I've brought my husband's bills into it, because I'm really trying to pay him back for all of that kind of stuff and not let him take that out of his incremental income, I need to either really increase this or do a separate one for supplements because I'm way over already, and it's only, what, the 16th of the month. So for medicine, it's 36. Gas, I got gas one time. that was $42. And I have about a half of a tank left, and I really don't have a lot of driving to do this week, so that should get me through the week. Miscellaneous I have not spent from, and household I did not spend from. Okay, so let's figure this out first. So 421 minus 185 is 236 is what I should have once I remove this 185. For eating out is 221 minus 92 is 129. Spending should have 124, but who knows? Entertainment, I started with 100 minus 23 is 77. Personal care, I should still have 160. My mom, I should have 46 after I remove this 4. Medicine should be gone. Gas, I had 272 minus 42, 230. Haven't touched miscellaneous, and I didn't use household. Okay, so that's where those stand. And then the few other transactions I have here, a lot of them coming out of Christmas. So Christmas, I've gotten things for myself, like to give, and then I also picked up some extra things, and my daughter's paying me back. And then my other daughter went in on one gift. So this really right now is kind of a mess. I need to really figure out what I've spent versus what is being paid back to me. I think in the beginning, it was pure me, you know, for gifts that I was giving. And then as we've gotten closer to Christmas, everybody's kind of, you know, while you're there, can you pick this up or whatever? So I need to sit down and really kind of go through the bills. And then for Christmas, I've spent 53 plus 121 plus 35 plus 35 plus 165 plus 306. So I have spent 715. I'm just going to make a note down here. 715. Okay. And then I did spend out of date night $50. Went to Buffalo Wild Wings. And out of planning, I spent $41. So I need to pay myself back for those. My mom was the $4 that I already talked about. The cars was the $100 that I Venmo'd her. So I need to take that out of their envelope. And then the last two is bills. So not a lot of transaction, just a lot of categories. I kind of feel like, okay, those were bills, so that was it. Okay, so let's do the cash envelopes that are in this wallet first. This is really encouraging me to go to what I thought was to go to these categories, to have them in here so that I bring them with me. So the $4 for my mom, I could have just used that, but I didn't have it with me and I was already mixing everything. So I think when I start my my January budget, I think I really want to do this differently because I'm confusing myself. So for groceries, it was $185. 150, $150. Okay, I'm going to take 200. No, I can't do it any other way, can I? I really want these 5s though. 150, 170, 195. So I just need a 10 back. And I don't have a 10. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. I am going to put in the 195 and I put a note. that I owe myself a 10. Okay, so that leaves me with 50, 200, 20, 526, but the other 10 will be 236. Okay. I'm just gonna wait to pull the 10 till we see what else I have in here before I completely cannot do this. Okay, so 230, 236, and on my notes, I'm just gonna make a note of that. Groceries, I need to add 10. Okay. I'll leave my note page out because I'm probably gonna need that again. Okay, so for eating out, it's 92. So 50, 70, 90. Okay. So we'll just do 91. Okay, so 50, 91. Okay. So it will be 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 130. So it's now 130. I'm just going to put 91, 130. Okay, this is why you have to have change. Maybe I need to break these down a little bit more. Okay, spending, I'm just going to leave that alone, and then when I'm done, I'm going to take out the 20, but I'm not going to do that right now. That's going to mess me up. Household, I didn't touch. My mom was 4, so I'm going to put a 10 in and take out 6. So now she should have 46, 10, 20, 30, 45, 46. Okay, now I have the 10 to put into groceries. Okay, household, no, mom, yes. Medicine, it's the whole 36. So 20, 35, 36. I'm not going to bother with the $1 into entertainment, and I'll just leave the 30 that I put in for dinner last night just in there, just to make my life easy. Miscellaneous I haven't touched. Entertainment was $23. So if I put in 40, and 4, 25, 30, 40. Okay, so that means I should have $77. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 75, 76, 77. Okay, we're good there. I'm gonna update that later. Gas, I need to put back 42, 41, 2. Okay. So that means I should have 230. 230. Okay, that worked out. Personal care I did not use. Okay, so that's good. Then in these envelopes, I need to take out 100 from the cars. if I can break this up a little bit. Nope. I think I'm gonna get rid of this really faded 50. So I'll put 100 back in. And so they had 523, so they should have 423 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'll update that later. And I think that was it out of here. And then in this one, I just need to take out date night. Oh, I do have planning too to take out, and that was 41, I believe. 41. Oh, I love when I have change. I bought a stamp set from Bradford Studios, highly influenced by Julie from Plan to Create. So I did buy that. And so planning and journaling, I had 151 and now I have 160, 110. Makes sense. And date night was my other one, and that was 50. Looks like I've got some change in here. Nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's do 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. That gives me some change at least. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay. I don't know how I ended up with so many ones in there, but we'll take it. And tens. And so that, I started with 192, so I should have 142. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 42. Okay. I think that is it. Okay. So not too painful this week. I think if I had not given my daughter money, had her Venmo me, had the Venmo'd the other daughter, knowing that I had cash, but she always prefers Venmo. They use their card for everything, and that way she can just transfer onto her card. So it just felt like it was easier to her. So these two are accounted for. So the $200 that she Venmo'd me will end up going back to the bank. So 100 here, the other 100 is still in Venmo. I took the $100 out of my daughter's envelope. I put the 10 back into grocery. That one's done. Okay. So that is all good. Okay. I did want to say I did today post the yearly kit. I know I'm dragging out the whole announcement on the winner, so I apologize for that. I did finish the yearly kit and posted it because I was having questions on it. So this is what the pattern looks like for this year. I did it a little bit differently because in the past I always did lines that went down and they were just horrible to cut, and I went through more paper than really was worth it. I mean, I'll just draw lines kind of thing. So that's what the annual budget will look like. So I'll say electricity, this is what I estimate I'm going to spend for the year. So what I normally do with almost everything on my budget is I take my 2024 information, I add 10 or 15% onto it because there's going to be rate increases, there's going to be price increases. So I always want to overestimate than underestimate. Then I take that amount and I divide it by 12, and that gives me a monthly that I want to put towards whatever that category is. And then at the end of the year, I'll come in and put my actual in there. And so then I break it down for, oh my gosh, this stuck on here. Then I kind of break it down by month, and this is always, on this part, is always the prior year. So this will be my 2024 information by month for each one of my categories. And then it will go to, I separate a little bit more, like subscriptions, annual bills, things like that. And then I will have 2 pages for sinking funds, and sinking funds are kind of just my normal sinking funds, like birthdays, things like that. And then I always kind of say what I'm going to fund that. So for my birthday, for example, I'm always going to fund $500. Whether I use that 500 or put it someplace else, that's a different conversation, but I always start with that as my intent. So for each person's birthday, $500. For Christmas, $3,000 to $4,000. Again, I overestimate, hopefully. The way it's going this year, maybe not. So in each category, I put a number at the beginning, and then as I go through, I divide that number by 12, and then that's how I plot out my sinking funds. So when I looked at it this year, I did a little different. I did more of the thick washi because I want it all to match cohesively. I have these, I changed out a little bit. I did include a debt snowball, even though I personally don't have debt, but if you have and you're working through your debt snowball, that will be there for you as well. 2 for the sinking funds, because I always do like a double page, and then these, for each one of these, will be the monthly by month breakdown, and then a total for that, you know, for that category, that page. And then I also switched these out just to make them a little bit bigger and to really kind of zero in on which categories I was doing. Now, I am not doing the custom budget categories like I've done in the past, but I do have a listing for customized planner stickers that will fit within these lines. So if you really want, you know, it to be all cohesive and you have the same script the whole way, then you can use that listing, and you can choose, I think, up to 30 on there that I can print out. Right now I'm working on an order where she ordered 18 different script sheets. So 12 for her monthly ones, and then another 6 for like sinking funds. So I'm working on that order right now, and then she just ordered them for the year so she can set up her book, which that's kind of how my mind works too, but totally, you know, some people like to do it monthly. I like to set up a year. So you'll have those 3 sheets, and then you'll have a no spend sheet and a monthly sheet. So the monthly sheet, where I put that, is in the front of my planner. So this is where I kind of track my goals by month, anything that I know is going to happen in any particular month that I really want to be concerned about. Like end of September, I pay my property taxes, so there'll be a note there. In July, end of July, beginning of August, I pay all of my insurances, car insurance, homeowner's insurance, all of that. So I'll put that note there. We also have a lot of birthdays in July, so I'll make a note of that. And then I always like to kind of take one win for the month, you know, like maybe a goal, maybe in the month of November, my goal is to not spend so much on Black Friday, and then I'll put a total on there, and did I make my goal or did I not? This year we're not saving for a wedding, but we do know we are going to have some excitement in July, so I know I'm going to need to budget for that, so I will include that in my July budget too. Of course, there's a lot of unknowns in here that I don't know about yet, but pretty much across the board, I'll try to anticipate the months that I know I'm going to have some big bills, and then in, you know, the times where there's just, you know, something in life that I'm not accounting for, then I will, of course, you know, have to figure that out as we go along. My personal goal for 2025 is to save $10,000, which is going to be a little tricky because I feel like we really are maxed out as far as our income. Of course, I can work more, but the more I work, the more help that my daughter needs from everybody else. So I kind of have to balance, you know, helping her, being able to help her out, and also being able to work to make more money. So my only feeling where I have control on that is to cut back on my spending. So if I go through more no spend days, we'll start to limit my stationery and planning supplies, which makes me very sad to do that. But at the end of the day, you know, my overall goal, and I may not make that in a year because that's almost, I think, $850 a month, I think it was. So if I went 10,000 divided by 12, yeah, $833 a month that I would need to shave out of my budget. And that's a big number, but you never know. We'll see. That's my goal. Okay, so that was everything for this budget. I am almost done with getting ready to do the video for my 2024 clothes and my 2025 budget setup. I finally have the kit done and posted, so I can finally get that done. Okay, so the winners. Okay, and I took a screenshot because I was trying to record it and it wasn't recording for me. So winner number 1, who can choose which planner she would like, is Claudia Noble /Cotton 2942. So Claudia, reach out to me after you see this video and we'll decide what you want. And if you want to do your $25 credit now, we can do it now, and I can include it with your planner. Or if you want some time to think about it, I'll ship your planner and you can come back for and order the products. And the other one is Patty's Purse. And Patty has been, both Claudia and Patty have been with me probably from the beginning. So I'm excited that you both were winners, and congratulations. And Patty, as soon as Claudia decides what she wants, I will reach out to you and let you know which one I'll be sending your way. And again, do you want to go ahead and order your stickers and I'll send them with a planner, or do you want to wait and see what you need later? So very exciting. I am glad that Erin Condren was nice enough to go ahead and let me keep the planners so that I could also share them with you. So I'm excited that there'll be 3 of us all using the same planners pretty much. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. If you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.